Hi, my name is Michal Yadlin, and I'm going to be your instructor for IPS420 Globalization. I'm really excited to have you in this course. A quick 7 weeks look at globalization. It's going to go really quickly, and we are in no way going to be able to cover everything that we can about globalization. So think of this as kind of an introduction to the concept of globalization, and think about it as a way to start understanding and applying how globalization might affect you. If you don't know anything about globalization, that's totally fine. That's kind of what our first week is about. Week one is going to be learning all about what globalization is, theories of globalization, time periods that historians, anthropologists, sociologists, economists have argued are periods of high globalization. Week two, we're going to be looking at global inequality using a device called Dollar Street to look at the inequalities across the world. Over the next 3 weeks after that, weeks 3, 4, and 5, we're going to look specifically at a facet of globalization. We'll be looking at trade, we'll be looking at climate, and we're going to be looking at health. And the reason that we're looking at these three is because they really do intertwine quite deeply in how they all really affect each other in terms of how they affect us and in terms of how they connect with globalization as well. In week 6, we're going to look at alternatives to globalization, whether globalization is sustainable. And in our 7th week, you'll be working on your final project. This is called your global analysis of globalization, where you'll be comparing globalization's effect on you to a community around the world that you think is just different from you. So not looking at necessarily as a good or a bad thing, but really looking at the nuances of globalization in some areas where it might be a positive effect and in other areas where it might be negative. So that's kind of an overview of how the semester is going to go. This is, as you probably already know, an asynchronous class. Assignments are going to be due on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, so hopefully a little different from your other IPS classes. So just make sure that you're keeping an eye on your schedule and on your time management. Making sure that you're getting those assignments in on time. Most of your assignments will be written. We'll have a couple of video assignments because your final project is both a paper and a short video presentation that you'll share with your classmates in that week 7. So kind of a combination of a lot of different types of assignments. The big project will be broken down into steps. So you're not going to be expected to work on it just in that last week. You will have certain parts that are going to be due across the course of the semester. But I am here. I don't have an office on Boise State campus, but I am happy to meet with you over Zoom. I am happy to meet with you in person on campus. If you'd like, just make sure that you're sending me an email. If you look in the faculty information, all of my information is there, as well as the syllabus. So I think that's all from me for now. At any point you have any questions, please reach out. But I'm looking forward to these next 7 weeks with you. I'm looking forward to the opportunity to explore globalization. This is a topic that is changing very quickly. Sometimes something that we talk about at the beginning of the semester is no longer relevant by the end of the semester. It's something that is very contemporary, that it is happening around us all the time. And so I'm looking forward to hearing how your thoughts about globalization develop between week 1 and week 7. So that's all from me. Looking forward to meeting you all over the course of the semester and wishing you all a successful semester.